Alrighty, so what do you want to start with today?
Can we do the Sedes, the box, or
Sure.
Sedes on deck from Poppy?
Sure. All right. Let's hear it. Let's focus on that much. So tell me what some of the challenges are and what you felt while you were doing that.
The high notes tend to feel a little bit thin to me, and then the breath. It's really hard to get through breath on this.
Okay. So good. I mean, you're very aware of some of the issues, and that's really good. So what I want to focus on is helping you get that grounded. What I hear is just a little bit of, I don't hear it, but I see a little bit of collapse in the sternum, a little bit of collapse in your intercostal muscles. So that's not helpful. The other thing that I would say is at times I feel as though your valves are a little bit more spread, so it's a little bit more lateral. It's more of what, when we're training CCM singers or musical theater or pop style singers, we would go for more of that approach. So what I want to work on is kind of finding a little bit more of your back room space. Just to remind you, front room would be hard palate forward, back room is soft palate back to the pillars of your fauces. And so what I want you to do is we're going to take a straw, and I want you to do, on an oo, you're going to do, let's just do the second phrase, so starting with, measure 43, and I want you to do that all on straw, really being, concentrating on a nice oo and the consistent stream of air, okay? Now let's just do that much again. I want you to do that on oo, and I want you to go on and move your hands into this position, making sure that you keep space at the TMJ hinge or the TMJ points, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Let's do that again.
I didn't take the breath.
Yeah,
so.
okay. Good. So as you're thinking about the breath too, I notice at times that you take a more clavicular or a chest breath, like that.
Okay.
Really think about allowing the breath in more holistically. So if you're singing a qui, you might think about drawing on a silent oo, qui, and see what that does for you this time, okay?
Can I drop my hands?
You may drop your
hands. Because I feel like that's helping it.
Sure, yeah. Okay, try that, and keep that rounding of oo. now this next time, that's getting much better. Do you feel how that again?
Yeah.
It's the line is more even.
It feels easier to just get out.
Yeah. Well, and the funny thing is you're not really getting it out.
No.
The sound is staying really nicely balanced, and so there's a lot of balance right at the fold level and between making sure that your appoggio or your intercostals and diaphragm are staying in a sustained position. Okay. The next thing I want you to do, we're going to play a little bit game of tug of war. So what I want you to do is we're going to kind of use this idea of drawing in or inspiring this more than thinking about an exhalatory process. Hey, hey, and you should notice even more grounding in your breath. So you can use 2 hands on this, and I will make sure I don't drop you. Okay, here we go.
So like, am I just going like this?
You could just lean back. This is straight out of the Italian school of teaching. So we'll have some fun with tug of war. Here we go. Notice any change there?
Yeah.
Right. You hear the engagement of a more global or richer sound, right?
I felt it resonating a little bit more in here.
Well, it's resonating all around the room.
Oh, yay!
Okay, so the next challenge is to say, well, I don't have somebody who's got a sports band to pull on, but how do you feel that? So when you have these lines that move to the higher part of your mezzo tessitura, then what I want you to do is to think as though you anchor back and a little bit down. If you watch videos of Cecilia Bartoli singing Vivaldi and such, you will see her, she gets her body in kind of almost like a squat or an anchoring position. Not that you want to go that far, but just you can feel as though you lean back, and what that does is get a little bit more elevation in your intercostal muscles, and it will also gain a little bit more nobility in your posture. So let's try that much with that principle and see if you can maintain the beautifully rich sound you just made while we were having a battle of wills. Feel?
The low note at the end definitely felt cool.
Yeah. I would say when you get to the da 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 dee da dee da dee, see if you can bring a little bit more ooh oh say. It's still a little spreading.
Okay.
So let's just play a little bit with that. So I want you to think a little bit of ooh posturing, and again, I don't want that to become a tension point.
Yeah.
But what that's doing. Ooh up front and O is doing what I call resonantial coupling. So you're getting a little bit more closure up front and you're gaining more openness. It's very similar to the SOVT or semi-occluded vocal tract exercise that the straw does for you. Okay? Good. So let's do that and see if you notice some differences with the Sedes.
Starting from...
Just the 43, I think it is.
Wait,
yeah.
Oh, that one.
Okay, here we go. Well, and what you should feel too is that there's more consistency in your line. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't feel like I'm jumping.
right. So there's balance. There's balance in the force, right? Great. Well, those are things that we'll kind of continue to work on. All right.